Hello everybody, watching the Han channel. So today I am unboxing Mr. Dark. I'm actually filming outside, if you can tell, because as most of you guys are aware how tall he gets. So yeah, I mean obviously I'll put him inside when he's in like the down position, whatever, but I'm just going to be testing him out here anyways. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot of room because my ceilings definitely are not high enough for this guy. And I have a step pater that I'll be using him on. Box is pretty big. I've seen him in person set up and he's pretty tall, but yeah, of course I haven't seen him set up outside a store or anything. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I actually got a job at Spirit, so I bought this October 2nd, which was Employee Appreciation Day, so I got him for 40% off, which was $150 free tax in New Hampshire. So I basically got him $100 less than retail because he retailed for $250. He got the handles, as a lot of boxes do now. It says he stands from 4.75 feet to 8.83 feet. Sometimes they're not always accurate, but I'm assuming it's going to be around there. As a lot of the boxes I've seen are like ripped in this spot. I think it might be because the pole sticks up a little bit. But yeah. So let's see what he looks like inside the box. So it looks like he has well, I don't know if it's really complicated, but definitely a unique setup since we've seen from the past, because I know he's got a whole scissor mech and whatnot. His face is big. Hands are actually not that big. Honestly, they're like a regular size prop hand, maybe a tiny bit, like slight bit more bigger. But yeah, what I'm actually going to do is, because he has like this whole extra part here, I'm going to be sliding it out, so I'll be right back. So yeah, just an easy way, if you just lay it on the side or back, whatever, and just pull this piece out. It's just easier that way. But yeah, I'm gonna need two hands to fully pull them out, so yeah, I'll be right back once I actually get this out. So here he is out of the box when I just slide that piece out. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of twist ties. I don't really know what happened here, but yeah. So basically I'm just going to be cutting that, well, not really cutting, but you know, just untying it, whatever. Kind of interesting because I haven't really seen this before, but the adapter, you can really just see like out here, it's supposed to be like that, I guess, but because usually, you know, it's just like in a little box thing, but it's covered. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting. But yeah. Also, I just want to note, because I did see setup videos to see how if his setup was going to be complicated. This piece here, you do not want to throw out, and it's just randomly taped here, but don't throw that out. But yeah, I'll be back when I set him up. I'm not going to like show the whole process of me setting him up just for the sake of time for this video, but I will tell you guys how his setup was and basically what you have to do just to simplify it. But if you do want to see like a setup video, then I do recommend you watch a setup video of him. Just search Mr. Dark's Spirit Halloween setup, and I'm sure you'll be able to figure out what to do. Some of them do come in handy sometimes, and I don't really care for instructions either, but yeah. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, he has all these warning texts when I set him up. But yeah, just warning tags. But yeah, I'll be right back when he's fully set up.
A few moments later.
So here he is all set up. I don't have him, well, I haven't plugged in, it's just not on yet. But yeah, I'll basically show you how his setup goes. I have a bunch of giant logs lying around that I use for bases on Halloween for props so they don't fall over or anything. I think I pretty much have them together. I hope I didn't forget anything. These strings keep getting tangled in this, but yeah, he has the springs that you want to put on. Now you want to make sure that this is really important. The yellow matches with the yellow and the blue matches with the blue. And then the, let's see, this piece goes into right there. And then you put the head on with the snap lock and the bases just go together in two. Also, one thing to mention, that little cap that was taped inside the box, there's like this little different piece of fabric, as you can see, and there's like this little pull, so you just stuff the fabric in, and then you just put the cap inside there, and it just slips right in so it can keep it in place. So that's just really important to know. So I mean, it's honestly not as hard as it seems, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But yeah. Oh, actually, I gotta make sure he's on the right mode. I have him on step pad mode. And in case I haven't mentioned already, he's my favorite of the year. Alright, and he's on an adapter. But yeah, I know he's overrated, but I don't care. Honestly, a fun fact before I actually turn him on, I was, for my haunt this year, when the Spirit, what was that, the trailer came out and they just showed some of these for like a second. I was honestly thinking about picking him up before I even knew what he does. Like, I knew he like rose or something, because obviously it showed him in the down position and the up position. No actual video at the time. But yeah, and then he randomly became my favorite. So I wasn't sure if he was gonna be my favorite, but I was like, this one might fit my haunt or whatever. But yeah, and then he became my favorite. Alright, so let's just hope I didn't screw anything up and he looks way taller than he does in the store. Obviously he's the same height in the store, but you don't get to see him when he's like fully up or whatever. But let's just hope I didn't set him up wrong or anything. Alright, he's going down. Now, one thing that I might do for the future is, I need to make sure his volume's up, but at Flagship I saw in other stores, this cloth from like the arms and stuff gets wrapped around the hand. So if that does become an issue, then I'll probably hot glue it. And obviously it takes a while to reset because of how big he is and whatever. But yeah, hopefully the logs will hold. I do have giant rocks or whatever that should also work if this doesn't work. So I guess it's in a way kind of a test. But it looks like he's set up. I just want to make sure his volume's in the right mode. Hopefully it is, because I want him to be obviously having sound. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, okay, this should be good. I didn't put it up full all the way, but all right. So here we go. Oh, step pad, you gotta step in the right spot because this one's kind of glitchy. The speaker quality is pretty good, but yeah, it fully works. Holy crap, he's so cool. But yeah, obviously it takes a while to reset, like I said, but yeah. This is gonna be so good on Halloween. I'm gonna have him on a multi-prop remote, by the way, which I did get as well. Because I don't want him going off constantly or whatever, and if I have him a step pad, people might not step on it, and then I can get him and if he's on sensor or whatever, he might just go off and eventually break over time, like I've seen a lot of them do. But I mean, he's pretty well, but obviously these things don't last forever. But yeah, multi-prop remote's good because then I can activate him like every so often, not always going on risking him breaking, and then I can get the trick-or-treaters reactions at the right time in the haunt. But yeah, that's him. He's really awesome. So yeah, I definitely recommend him if you can get him. I know stores are still getting shipments of him along with other props. But yeah, definitely my favorite of the year, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.